It's really hard to maintain a successful career in pop music, and some artists become known for 2 smash hits and nothing else. In this video, we'll look at 8 of the biggest 2-hit wonders in music history. Psy. Psy's meteoric rise began in 2012 with the global phenomenon Gangnam Style. The song's music video shattered records, becoming the first YouTube video to hit 1 billion views, a milestone it reached in December 2012. It is now sitting on 5.5 billion views. Chart-wise, the song peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, held off the top spot by Maroon 5's One More Night. This was mainly because YouTube views were not taken into account in the chart calculations at the time. Though Psy had a long career in South Korea before Gangnam Style, it was the song that introduced him to an international audience and redefined what a viral hit could be. Following this success, he released Gentleman in April 2013. The song debuted with strong momentum, racking up over 38 million YouTube views in a single day, a record at the time. It also reached the top 5 in over 30 countries, including peaking at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100, cementing his status as more than just a one-hit wonder. However, despite another round of viral traction, Gentleman didn't have the same cultural impact or staying power as Gangnam Style. After that, Psy continued releasing songs, like Hangover featuring Snoop Dogg and Daddy, but they failed to replicate the same chart success. As a result, he remains one of the most iconic 2-hit wonders in pop history. Dream. The girl group Dream burst onto the pop scene in 2000 with their debut single He Loves You Not, released under Diddy's Bad Boy Records. The song was a massive hit, peaking at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and eventually achieving gold certification from the RIAA. The song had that early 2000s teen pop and R&B vibe, along with a TRL-friendly video. It helped establish the group as a fresh face following the teen pop era. Their follow-up single This Is Me was released in 2001 and also found success, peaking at number 39 on the Billboard Hot 100. Though it was not as impactful as their debut, it kept the group visible and earned them spots on major tours. The group's debut album It Was All a Dream was certified platinum, largely riding the success of their 2-hit singles. Despite their early promise, the group struggled to maintain momentum. Their sophomore album was shelved, and label problems contributed to their decline. Diddy thought they should go in a sexier direction, and that led to their downfall. By the mid-2000s, the group had broken up. Their brief chart presence and 2 memorable singles made them the quintessential 2-hit wonder. Blue Cantrell. Blue Cantrell burst onto the pop scene in 2001 with her debut single Hit 'Em Up Style, a fun R&B anthem that became an instant classic. Peaking at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 2 weeks in July 2001, it was blocked from the top spot by Usher's You Got It Bad, but it spent 22 weeks on the charts, showcasing its staying power. It's a revenge anthem to the person that cheated on her. Its cultural impact was big, as it earned a Grammy nomination for Best Female R&B Vocal Performance in 2002. 2 years later, Blue Cantrell returned with Breathe, a duet with superstar Sean Paul. It became her second and final hit. Released in 2003, the song peaked at number 70 on the Billboard Hot 100, spending 20 weeks on the charts. Built on a sample of Dr. Dre's What's the Difference, it fused R&B with reggae and hip-hop, capitalizing on the early 2000s dancehall crossover trend. While less iconic than her debut, the song was a global hit, reaching number 1 in the UK and charting in over 20 countries. It dominated radio, but it marked the end of her US chart success, as next singles like Make Me Wanna Scream failed to crack the Hot 100 entirely. Her hits remained karaoke favorites in the early 2000s nostalgia playlists, but Blue Cantrell never managed to score hits beyond the 2 she's known for. Natasha Bettingfield. Natasha Bettingfield emerged as a fresh voice in pop with her 2004 single Unwritten, which peaked at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 2006, becoming a defining anthem of the mid-2000s. It is a timeless classic, and it had a resurgence in recent years because it went viral on TikTok. The song's uplifting lyrics really connected, spending 20 weeks in the top 40 and earning a Grammy nomination for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance in 2007. I remember it for being the theme song for the reality show The Hills. Her second US hit was Pocket of Sunshine, which climbed to number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 2008. The song, with its breezy optimism, charted for 18 weeks in the top 40 and went 2 times platinum in the US. Featured in films like Easy A, it reinforced Natasha's knack for crafting feel-good pop anthems. Even though she had many decent hits in the 2000s, she is known for her 2 smash hits, cementing her place as a 2-hit wonder. Owl City. Owl City, the brainchild of Adam Young, burst onto the scene with a sound that blended electronica and pop. His 2009 single Fireflies from the album Ocean Eyes became a global phenomenon, peaking at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 2 weeks and spending 31 weeks on the chart. Certified Diamond by the RIAA, it became a timeless classic, becoming a defining hit from that era. However, its overwhelming success set a high bar that he struggled to match. Owl City's second top 40 hit was Good Time, featuring Carly Rae Jepsen. Released in 2012 from the album Midsummer Station, the song peaked at number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 and spent 22 weeks on the chart. It also earned 2 times platinum certification by the RIAA. The upbeat collab capitalized on Carly's Call Me Maybe fame, but it wasn't as popular as Fireflies. The song's performance was strong, but it didn't sustain the momentum. Owl City is now considered a 2-hit wonder, and the closest he ever got to another hit was 2011's Vanilla Twilight, which peaked at number 72 on the Hot 100. Laro, the British synth-pop duo of Ellie Jackson and Ben Langmaid, electrified the charts with Bulletproof, which peaked at number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 2010. Released from their self-titled debut album, the song became a dance-pop juggernaut, spending 18 weeks in the top 40 and earning 2 times platinum certification in the US. Its global success was even greater, hitting number 1 in the UK. It even earned a Grammy for Best Dance Recording in 2011. Bulletproof is now considered a classic from that era and is still getting played to this day. Their first hit was actually In For The Kill, which was originally released in 2009 in the UK and managed to peak at number 2 on the UK singles chart. Despite its success, the song didn't match Bulletproof's staying power, but it was a big hit at the time. Laro's next single struggled to maintain momentum, but they've had a very long career. Even though some of their singles got some success in the UK, even as recent as 2022, they are considered 2-hit wonders. Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice burst onto the scene in 1990 with Ice Ice Baby, a song that peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, selling over 1 million copies and becoming the first rap song to ever top the chart. Built on a sample of Queen and David Bowie's Under Pressure, the song's catchy hook made it a cultural juggernaut. Its success was amplified by Vanilla Ice's larger-than-life persona. The single's 16-week top 40 run set an almost impossible bar to follow up. His second hit, Play That Funky Music, a cover of Wild Cherry's 1976 funk classic, reached number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1990, riding the coattails of Ice Ice Baby and bolstered by his debut album To The Extreme, which sold over 7 million copies in the US alone. It kept Vanilla Ice in the spotlight, charting for 14 weeks in the top 40. However, its reliance on a cover drew criticism for lacking originality, and it was a step down from its predecessor's commercial dominance. The downfall of Vanilla Ice after those 2 hits was quick. His 1991 album Mindblowin' failed to produce any top 40 singles, and he fell off spectacularly. He is now considered the ultimate 2-hit wonder. Tone Loc. Tone Loc became a household name in 1998 with Wild Thing, a rap anthem that defined the late 80s crossover of hip-hop into pop. The song peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 2 weeks in 1989, held off the top spot by Paula Abdul's Straight Up, and spent 23 weeks on the chart. It was a cultural phenomenon, boosted by its iconic music video on MTV. Its success helped Tone Loc's debut album, Locked After Dark, to become the first rap album by a black artist to hit number 1 on the Billboard 200. Following that, Funky Cold Medina solidified his chart presence, peaking at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 and charting for 20 weeks. Also from the same album, the song was built around a funky sample of Freeze All Right Now. His crossover appeal was like Wild Thing, earning gold certification. While less popular than his predecessor, Funky Cold Medina was a radio and club hit. After that, Tone Loc's popularity nosedived, only managing to chart on the Hot 100 one more time, with All Through the Night in 1991, which peaked on number 80. Tone Loc's two-hit wonder status is clear-cut. His two hits made a big impact, but he really struggled after that. Which two-hit wonders did I miss? Tell me in the comments below.